This is T-Mike. We're making a video today on the 3 tips to catch pre-spawn bass on Toledo Bend Lake. Made a fishing trip this week in late February and caught a nice limit of bass out here on the lake, so I thought I'd shoot a video and share with you guys some tips on how to catch bass on Toledo Bend Lake during the pre-spawn. So if everybody's ready, here we go. That's T-Mike. It's day 3 of my fishing trip out on Toledo Bend Lake. I've been out on the water about 5 minutes and I just landed me a lunker. Let's see if I can get her out the net, and we'll weigh her. She's a beauty. I mean, I hadn't been in the water 5 minutes. Crankbait trolling on the Texas side again. Let's get out the scale and weigh her. I'm gonna say she might push 6 pounds, 5.5. Right at 5 pounds. She's a beauty. I can't get video of me catching them by myself in the boat. But I hadn't been here 5 minutes. I landed this beauty. I'm gonna throw her back. She's a good breed stock for the lake. I'm gonna keep her in the live well, see if we can make a pretty mess of fish today. This afternoon is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's February 29th. My 3rd day of fishing out here. I've been catching 4s and 3s. This is the biggest one I've caught so far. The front has come through yesterday. It ran me off the lake. It's sunshine today, a little northwest wind. Let's see if we can't catch a few more. Fishing, crankbait trolling with the 5XD Sexy Shad Chartreuse color is what I'm using. Let's crank her out. Put her out there again and see if we pick up another good one. What's happening here is we're in late February, so they're in pre-spawn, coming out from the deeper water, moving up to the bank. I'm catching them in about 10-12 foot of water. Along this bank here, you can see they have boat houses. They'll get under those boat houses to spawn. Right now they're out in about 10 foot of water, getting ready to get underneath there. So I'm just going to work this 10-foot drop off along these boat houses. So you can see the fish there, 12 foot. If you look on my topo maps, you can see the bank is right here, and then here's the drop off. So we're at 12 foot right now. I'm going to try to get on this ledge, which is 12 foot. It's really, the lake is down a couple of feet, so it's really at 10 foot, and then the ledge drops off, and they're hanging on that ledge. When I run my boat, right there on that ledge is where I've been catching them. So the trick to this is to watch your depth. I'm at 11.6. If you watch me when I get on this bank, you'll see my depth change, 10.6. So now I'm up on the bank, 10.3. See the fish? See the fish right there? Now I'm at 9 foot. And my crankbait is running at about 9 foot. And I know it because when I get in the shallow, I can see my poles starting to go crazy because the bait is hitting the bottom. So I'm going to move over a little bit to the left here, try to get in that 10 foot of water and follow this ledge. Oh, I just had a hit, but he didn't take it. I'm right in the kill zone, right here. See the fish? So my crankbait is running right over them. The whole trick to this crankbait trolling is to get your bait to run at the depth that the fish are at. Just landing me another one here in that 10 foot of water. Another good one. It's probably gonna go about 2 pounds. Once again, I've located them in this 10 foot of water, 8 to 10 foot of water. They're staging, getting ready to go under the boat docks. We'll see if I can catch my 8 fish limit. That's number 2. All right, caught another one. This would be a Kentucky. There's no size limit on the Kentuckys. There's a 14-inch slot on Toledo Lake. For the largemouth Kentuckys, they took off the size limit to allow the fishermen to take them out the lake because they're taking over the lake, scaring off all the largemouth. So they're encouraged taking off the small one. This one's probably about a 12-incher. We'll probably keep it. That's the 3rd fish for the day. All right, I just picked up fish number 4, a little bigger Kentucky. This one's probably about 15-incher. Not a bad fish. These are actually better eating than the largemouths. I might keep a few of these smaller Kentuckys and throw the bigger largemouths back. It's 5 o'clock now. Sun's starting to go down a little further. The bite seems to be turning on. I've got 4 fish out of an 8 fish limit caught. Let's see if we can catch enough to catch a limit. Having fun, Shy? Alright, here's fish number 5. Probably about a 10-11 inch Kentucky. We're gonna throw this one back. Go for some bigger ones. All right, they've turned on now. Just landed this one. Nice largemouth. Let's see what she weighs. I'm going to say an easy 2. So it's 10 after 5 now. That's 2.4. So we got a 5, a 2, a 2.4, a couple small Kentuckys. I think that's 5 or 6. 5 in the live well. We're working towards that limit. We're having fun, yeah, shy. And they turned on now. Got another one. That's a Kentucky. About a 15-inch Kentucky. That makes 6. More to go for a limit. It's 512. Oh, got another one. Another small Kentucky. I'm gonna say he's 12 or 13 inches. Good eating size. I'm gonna put him in the well. Makes number 7. And it is now 523. Let's see if we can catch number 8. All right, the sun's setting. I think it's time to go in. I think we got 7, if I counted right. Let's see what we got in the well. Oh, we got the big boy. Got a nice one here. Still alive. Just caught this one. You don't want to stay still. Big boy Ethan. Too fresh. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice catch of fish there. I'm gonna turn big boy loose. That's a breeder. Breeder on this lake. There she goes. Turn this 3-pounder good too. There she goes. Rest of them I'm gonna turn into serious fish from me and Mom. Looks like one of them got me. Alright, great day of fishing. Let's head home. Alright, so as promised, I'm gonna give you my 3 tips for catching largemouth bass on Toledo Bend Lake in the pre-spawn. Pre-spawn meaning they're getting ready to spawn and not yet spawning. That would be mid-February to mid-March. So my first tip is to get you a good depth finder. All right, one that not only shows the depth of the water, but shows the sonar where you can see the fish. All right, and my second tip is to get the USGS Topo Maps software, United States Government Survey. The United States survey crew went around all the waterways and mapped out all the drop-offs every 10 foot. As you've seen in my video, I'm catching them on the 10-foot drop-off. So they have a line on the USGS that you can follow with your depth finder to stay on that drop-off. That's where I caught all my fish this week. All right, and the third tip, which I think is the best tip, is
the bait. Big subject. Everybody has their own favorite bait. Mine is a shad colored crankbait. Bass feed on shad. That's a natural feed for them. So when they're going into the pre-spawn, they're feeding up. So because when they spawn, they don't really eat. They lay the eggs and they take care of their young. So they're beefing up on the feeding right now, just like they do in the post-spawn. They haven't eaten, so they go into a feeding frenzy. So shad-colored crankbait is a natural bait for them, and if you notice, that's all I use. All right, so let's summarize on 3 tips. Okay, first tip was get a good depth finder with good sonar on it. Second tip was to put USGS topo maps on your depth finder to follow the contour lines. And the third tip is shad-colored crankbaits. It works for me. There's no reason why it can't work for you. See y'all next video. Alright, sun setting on a great afternoon of fishing on Toledo Bend Lake. Man, I'm telling you, crankbait trolling for largemouth bass on Toledo Bend Lake. It's lots of fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Here at T. Mike's Vintage Outboards, we're catching them one fish at a time. Please click on subscribe. I guarantee to provide weekly videos. Au revoir mes amis, and laissez les bon temps rouler.